Hello everyone, my name is Skits and welcome to 4th episode of Fallout New Vegas Mods Weekly. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. First mod we'll be taking a look at is called Somber EMB Vintage by Tansarville. This mod adds a new EMB preset into the game. It aims on making game more atmospheric to give it a more apocalyptic look, and it also makes game a little bit darker. Compared to vanilla atmosphere, it gives you a feeling of post-nuclear wasteland a lot more, unlike western themed wasteland from base game, and it kinda reminded me of Fallout 3 with a less green tint. Compared to EEMB from last week, EEMB has focused more on graphic enhancements while being heavy on a computer, and the Summer Vintage EMB has focused more on atmosphere and less graphic enhancements, so choosing between these two or any other EMBs can only be based on your personal preferences. If you have any problems installing EMBs, there is again detailed guide by moderator, so you shouldn't have any problem. EMB also comes with 3 different palettes and few different depths of field settings, so you can play around with it until you find your favorite one. And if you feel like there wasn't enough footage of it and you can't decide if you want it or not, don't worry, I used it throughout the whole video except for the next mod. Overall, this EMB is great for those of you who prefer atmosphere over graphics or have slower computers and still want an EMB. If you are that type of person, this EMB is for you. Second mod I have for you is again graphic enhancement called Fallout New Vegas Realistic Wasteland Lighting by Solitude. This mod is aimed mainly at people who can't or don't want to download any other weather mod out there and still dislike the original weather in the game. It doesn't add anything new, just takes vanilla weathers and changes their color schemes in the GEC as well as values of the image space modifiers that affect them. It basically just takes vanilla weathers and improves it with lighting enhancements. Apart from vanilla game, it also changes weathers in all the DLCs. It should also work with EMBs, but since I didn't want it to mess it up, I just used vanilla graphics. As you can see, compared to vanilla, it looks a lot better, it's a lot colorful and realistic, and it is a great choice for low-end PCs since it is not heavy on computer. And like I said, if you can't run mods like Project Reality or Nevada Skies for some reason, this mod is perfect for you. Next up we have Factions Reloaded Legion by the Scout 201. This mod is an overhaul and enhancer of Legion, which was really underdeveloped in the base game. List of features includes hundreds of NPCs, new units, quests, camps, bases, events, encounters and changes to the whole Legion territory, so now you can feel their presence in the game. Now let's take a closer look on each feature. There are 6 new locations added, 4 Legion camps, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie and Gamma, NCR radio station which will be under attack from Legion when you find it, and it is up to you if you decide to side with Legion or NCR, and also Legion Deserters camp that was involved in the quest. Talking about quests, there is quite a few of them, even though they are still a little buggy. For example, I could finish this quest that I took from Marcus Tiberius at Camp Gamma just by talking to this weirdo. I think there is around 5 or 6 of them right now, and they're really hard, so unless you are high level, don't attempt them. Now let's talk about new units. Right now there is 8 of them, each has its own new tactics and place on the battlefield, and you can find full list of them on the mod page. Other than that, this mod also adds tons of events and random encounters. For example, Camp Searchlight can now be attacked by Legion Deserters, or there are Legion and NCR fights near Nipton. It also has NPCs to already existing locations, like Novak or Bullhorn Ranch, or even Cottonwood Cove. I saw vendors in Legion camps as well, but unfortunately they were bugged, so I hope that will get fixed, along with a few minor bugs. Overall, this mod is a huge expansion to Legion, and is a must for any one of you who like helping or killing Legion. Definitely download it. Moving on, we have JIP Fast-Travel Anywhere by jazzisparis. This mod adds ability to fast travel almost everywhere in the Wasteland. It is quite simple, all you have to do is choose a hotkey from mod configuration menu and press it. After that, map appears, and using arrow keys you can choose your destination. On the bottom of the screen you can see how far away it is and how much time will it take you to travel there. You can fast travel over encumbered from indoors and during combat, just like when using usual fast travel method. Personally, I haven't encountered any problems with this mod, no CTDs or bugs, just make sure you don't fast travel to places that have their own world spaces like Cap McCarran or Strip. VTA also supports Zion Canyon, Big Mountain and locations from Tale of Two Wastelands. Only thing I would like to see in this map is a detailed map with some orientation points like Good Springs or Novak, so that people like me who don't know map like the back of their hand would fast travel with ease. Other than that, this mod is great and I really enjoyed it. Next up we have the Resurrector by hexagonlux. This mod adds ability to resurrect killed people without using console commands. You can find it in Doug Mitchell's house. With this mod, whenever you accidentally kill someone, you can bring him back by shooting him with the Resurrector. This mod is great for people who don't want to use console commands because it breaks the immersion, people who don't want to disable achievements while playing and are desperate to resurrect someone, or people who play the game with controller and don't have access to keyboard or tilt key on it. Or you can just use it for fun like me, resurrecting dead hobos and killing them over and over again. If you will attach it to the hotkey, it is also a faster way to resurrect someone, while with console you have to click on body and type in the command. So if you're lazy or don't want to use console commands for some reason, this mod is for you. Moving on to the armor mods, we have SWAT tactical gear and MP5A4 by Raclopride. This mod adds one new armor, weapon, flashbangs and flashlight replacer into the game. You can find them in Camp Searchlight Police Station. Like the moderator stated, this mod is a collection of other SWAT related mods to replicate the look of SWAT officers. As you can see, the armor looks great, it has tons of details like bags or flashbangs on the back, and the texturing is good as well. The MP5A4 looks good too, it has custom model and meshes, you can mod it with a silencer and also use it with a flashlight. Talking about flashlights, this mod includes a flashlight replacer for the original mod. It changes its color to bright white and looks better in my opinion. Just make sure you also download the original mod because it is still required. And the last feature of the mod are flashbangs. Because Moderator didn't like the original flashbangs in the Lonesome Road, he made some custom ones. Whenever you throw one of these, enemies should get knocked down. It worked for super mutants, but for some reason NCR soldiers seem to have some kind of immunity against them. Also one warning, sound of the flashbangs is really loud, so don't get your ears blown off. Overall, this mod is a great SWAT oriented package, and I recommend it for anyone who likes SWAT or is just a fan of good armor and weapons. Now let's take a look at Solitude Bunker by SDP97. Even though this is a little bit older, it was suggested to me, and since I always take suggestions, here it is. This mod adds a small quest, bunker, and a few textured armors and weapons. You can begin the quest in Hidden Valley. There, a guy will attack you, kill him, take his note, and all you have to do now is clear out the bunker. The bunker itself is pretty, it actually reminded me of Abandoned Boss Bunker. It contains all the basic stuff you need, plus there is also a laboratory, a recipe for making homemade stealth boys, custom backstory for a bunker, and a tons of storage. The Elder Quarters also contains a terminal with the Groknak game, where you can choose where to go or what to do by clicking different terminal choices. Now the weapons and armors are already textures that these original models. The texturing was good except for the shadow suit. It looked kinda weird since it was just black without anything special about it. There is also supposed to be voice acting in the latest version, but I didn't get any unfortunately. And also one warning, boss battle is really hard, so unless you maxed out your character, don't attempt it. Overall, this house slash quest slash weapon mod is great for guys' first work. There were no bugs or missing textures, and that's a rare sign for a first mod. I personally liked it. The bunker had good atmosphere, the texturing wasn't bad at all, and the quest was a nice bonus, so you should check it out. Moving on to the weapon mods, first one I have for you is called M95 Barrett by Falloutzco, the author of 50 BMG revolver. You can steal it from Good Springs General Store or buy it from gunrunners. Just like 50 BMG revolver, M95 also comes with custom mesh textures and a model from anti-material rifle. As you can see, both mesh and textures look great, a little bit rusty just like I like it, and there wasn't anything bad on them. You can also mod it with bipod and a suppressor. And if you don't like its color, there is also an optional black version. Only small problem with this gun are awkward animations, especially in third person, but it is acceptable and at least the gun is not floating in front of you or something like that. In combat, the gun was very effective, just like anti-material rifle, and it may be a little bit overpowered. Overall, Falloutzco has again released a great gun, and I'm looking forward to more from him. And last mod we'll be taking a look at is called Car 98K by henukelkoch. You can find this weapon on Bison Steel's hotel balcony in a food locker with a custom texture. As you can see, it is a World War II weapon with custom texture and probably model and mesh as well, but I'm not 100% sure. The weapon model is quite simple, just like on almost all of World War II rifles, but textures look good. You can also mod it with a nice silencer and a scope. Modded gun looks a lot better and is also more accurate. In combat it was balanced, but NCR troopers still didn't stand a chance like always. Overall, it is a nice weapon from World War II, and if you are a fan of these type of guns, this mod is for you. So yeah guys, I guess that's it for 4th episode of our Fallout New Vegas Mods Weekly. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more Fallout and Skyrim content, and I will see you next time.